This video is set in Salvador, capital city of Bahia, a state in the northeast of Brazil. It joins the Bloco Afro OLODUM for their parade in the streets of Bahia. Blocos like OLODUM are today's most apparent African element in Brazilian carnival, and the themes they express and develop reflect a new chapter in the history of samba and carnival in Brazil. Salvador, Brazil's colonial capital, is a cultural centre of Black Brazil. More African captives were shipped to Bahia alone than the whole of the United States and the Caribbean put together, and this is of course reflected in the character of the place. We will join the Afro Bloc OLODUM for their carnival celebrations, which this year brings ancient Egypt in the form of Tutankhamun to the streets and hearts of the people. We are now in the Casa do OLODUM. Displays with positive images of black people are a relatively new thing in Brazil. 15-20 years ago, it was unheard of to have posters of Bob Marley and Nelson Mandela. Today, both are heroes, revered by Brazil's dispossessed, the vast majority of whom have no concept of either where Jamaica is or what apartheid actually means to the people of South Africa. Yet both Bob and Nelson, like Gandhi in the 50s, have been absorbed into Bahian culture. Their names stand for equal rights and justice. Sambas exalt their deeds, and old men assure you that we're all born not too far away and used to play football together in that very street. This display is in the African Brazilian Museum in Salvador, Bahia, and shows Capoeira Angola movements apparently catalogued by Mestre Pastinha. Capoeira is an African Brazilian art form involving movement, music and singing. There are two main forms, Angola and Regional. Angola was terrorized by the state in favor of the younger upstart Regional, and it was Pastinha who really developed Capoeira Angola, enabling its recognition as an art form of truly great proportions. The musicians in this photograph are all playing birimbaus. The birimbau is one of the first instruments made by captives on arrival in Brazil, and is the main instrument used in capoeira. The birimbau dictates the tempo of the game, and its call signifies the start and finish and the style of the game of capoeira. This is the display of Ogun, an African Brazilian deity, or Orixá. OLODUM's theme for Carnival 93 was Tutankhamun. The idea is for information on the year's theme to disseminate to as many people as possible, and so generate some interest and a little understanding. Having a carnival queen is traditional. OLODUM, however, elect the OLODUM woman. She is picked undoubtedly for her good looks, but more importantly for her dancing ability, as she will perform her own choreography to the theme tune, which this year was called Bidding Bow. Nefertiti, the OLODUM woman for Carnival 94. Nefertiti, dancing to the theme tune, Bidding Bow. Carnival in the New World is essentially a European contribution. Catholic binge before the abstentionism of Lent. It has proved so popular that while one could never deny its origins, all over Brazil it has come to reflect the culture of the masses, and in Bahia this is African. Samba developed in Brazil's northeast. It has many forms, of which the original is samba de roda, samba in a circle. Individuals dance in a ring, expressing themselves, and when they are done, signal to another member of the circle to take their place by thrusting their belly button at them. An umbigada. The word samba is believed to be of Bantu origin, and is given to mean belly button. Samba was popularized in Rio in the 20s and 30s with the arrival of workers from the northeast as European immigration to Brazil began to dry up. In Rio, Carnival Samba took the form of Samba de Enredo, Samba with a theme, which are performed by Samba schools. The Samba de Enredo is a song with a percussive musical accompaniment provided by the bateria, the drum orchestra. The theme is visually represented using dancers in costumes and decorated floats. The first Bahian carnival groups were the Afroche, which predate the migration of the northeastern population south to Rio. Their roots are in Candomblé. The best known, and all but sole surviving Afroche, is the Filhos de Gandhi, Gandhi's children, formed in 1949 and rejuvenated with the help from Gilberto Gil in the 70s.